How's it going? How's it going, guys? Yeah, one person waiting. I know Marco is up in here, and Chaos Theory. How's it going tonight, guys? We'll give the chat a couple minutes to fill up here. Maybe I should start pre-gaming in a little bit. Start like 10 or 15 minutes early, just to give the chat a little bit of time to fill up. But yeah, how is everybody doing? Alrighty then. Yeah, I guess give it a few minutes, see what happens. Yep, might need to start putting the live out a little earlier. Keith Nitz, what's happening, man? How you doing? It's been a minute. Welcome to the chat, dude. How's everything going up your end? Alrighty then. Yeah, I think we're lagging something fierce tonight. Yeah, hard to tell. Been doing all right. Yeah, keeping busy, keeping out of trouble. Yeah, it's been kind of crazy. Tanine, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Right on. Thanks. We definitely appreciate the likes. They definitely help out. Irish John, channel member, welcome to the chat. How you doing? How are things going your way, Janine? How's life treating you? Neil McKenzie, how you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. Hello, hello. How's how's the weekend going for Neil? Or yeah, just about the weekend. Irish John, yeah, we've been playing phone tag, my man. I gotta I'll give you a ring back after the live. But yeah, how's life going? So far, so good. Hope all is well with you, Bushcraft. Yeah, life is going good. I mean, I suppose we could complain, but who wants to listen to that? Yeah, life is going. It's going. It could be a heck of a lot worse. You know, I've traveled enough to know that. Yeah, life is pretty good. William L, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. How's life treating you, my man? So yeah, not too much going on the gear front. Just I figured I'd bust out the chest rig. I haven't had that out in a few weeks. Making some decisions on that, and yeah, but yeah, overall life has been pretty good. I have been trying to stay away from the interwebs. Wow, it's yeah, um, all sorts of crazy going on. So I guess yeah, I'm not sure what to think about that. I don't know why I get a lot of that in my feed, like everything crazy going on. Yeah, doesn't make sense. But yeah, maybe we'll get into some of that later. All good. Don't worry about the phone. Just because it rings doesn't mean you have to answer. Yeah, yeah. What? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Irish John. Yeah, it's been a little bit busy, but yeah, trying to sort out a few things for the YouTube but yeah, it's progressing. Everything will work itself out when it should. You know, the universe tends to unfold as it should, kind of thing. So I think all in all we're doing pretty well. And maybe we'll take the sheath off of this for now. So Mohammed, welcome. Where are you from, man? Yeah, so how was everybody's week? Irish John, how you doing, man? We didn't get to finish that conversation, but like I said, we'll definitely get back to it. Yeah, everybody see what's going on. New York City mayor, well, running for mayor, that Zoran Mohammed or whatever. Um, yeah, apparently it leaked out. Yeah, he wants to block ICE out, you know, because it's a sanctuary city type thing. And Yeah, and then turn New York City socialist. Go figure. Hey, Jess Outdoors, how you doing? It's been a minute. From Jess Outdoors from Scotland. How are you doing this fine evening? Kapow, kapow. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, that whole thing's getting crazy. I'm gonna do some more research on it. Maybe I'll talk about that more Sunday morning. But yeah. Other than that, I guess we'll give it a few more minutes. Let some people roll up in here. But yeah, guys, Jess Outdoors. She has an outdoor bushcraft channel and stuff. She gets out quite a bit where she's at. If you get a minute, definitely check her out at Jess Outdoors. Yeah, got some great videos going there. I'm okay, just been in my buddy's live, so thought I'd come hang out with everyone here. Um, Editing, going to bed. Oh yeah, you're about 5 hours ahead. Yeah, that is very true. Um, yeah, get some editing done. Oh yeah, right on. So yeah, Neil Mackenzie, Scotland, one of his family's homelands. Yeah, I think that goes. Yeah, there's a lot of Scottish, Irish, English, French Americans for sure, definitely. I've got the some of the Magpul DACA pouches. These things are coming out pretty sweet. You know, if you're into organizing your gear and all. They're water resistant. They're definitely not waterproof, but highly water resistant. Yeah, they come in three different sizes. This is the smallest size. Yeah, these ones are, I believe, 6 by 9. Justin Ronan, hello, welcome to the chat, brother. How you doing? How is life treating you, my man? Yeah, so I've definitely been digging these. I've been messing around with it. You could use these for anything, you know, throwing batteries in. Perfect size if you got a larger cell phone, you wanted to throw it in there, or just organize the chest rig a bit. So yeah, something I'll mess with as I go along. I'll build some different kits out of them, and maybe have some like modular inserts for the chest rig. Steve, guess you don't know. Guess I don't know what. There's a lot of stuff I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I wish I knew, but yeah, I didn't miss a question, so that's your opening question. Guess you don't know. Yep, yeah, I definitely don't know. Justin, hello, different Justin, not the Justin Ronan. Justin, how is it going? Ronan, how you doing, my man? Oh yeah, Steve Bano, you're just a class act idiot. But yeah, whatever's clever, man. Rock on with your bad self. Moving on. Yeah, he's just trolling there, Irish John. Just somebody in here to be the fool. Oh, yeah. There's only one Justin Ronan. The all others are imposters. Yeah, I read that too. I think it was yeah, I think CNN was talking about that. Yeah, Steve, go be an idiot someplace else. Like really not interested, dude. You're a class act, man. Grow up. Like move along, dude. I know, right? What a tool. So yeah, that's the interwebs. um, what a way to start a Friday, huh? There's always got to be one of them. I wonder where they come from. It is. It's like there's got to be an island for like misfit people somewhere, you know? The island for misfit toys, and that's where all the tools and trolls gather. Yeah, does everyone else now have a stupid heart emoji on the right side of your screen? Um, I don't know, man. I haven't been on my phone, but I know YouTube. If you pay attention, YouTube made some update thing, and it changed like the graphics and stuff like that on YouTube in general. Um, I thought it was you, Chaos sending hearts. Nothing but love for Chaos, man. He's a special kind of tool. Yeah, so the DACA pouches they come in OD. These they have some without a window that are like a couple bucks less, but I figure if you can see your stuff, that's better. And then this is Coyote, and then Black. So yeah, Black OD and Coyote. These things are the bomb diggity. I'm liking it. I'm gonna get the next size up. That'll be another project. Like I said, these are the smalls. I'm gonna get the mediums. Does everyone else now have a stupid heart emoji? Russell Dixon, welcome to the chat, man. Yeah, I have the heart. John, it's usually me that's off with the heads. That's what I'm kind of figuring out, Justin. Like, yeah, these are, yeah, you could, I think I would leave one empty, like having an empty Ziploc bag with you. And that way there, if you got to throw your cell phone in, something like that, I think that would be great. Um, yeah, and then the other one, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try out a few different kits. You know, yeah, and like I said, these are relatively water resistant, so you could fold it, put some shit tickets in there. Geez, anything really, anything that needs a little organization. But yeah, I would definitely keep one empty. Yeah, maybe have it like a modular insert. You could even do it up like a little, ouch pouch or something. You could put some little band-aids for your little bruises and cuts and, that stuff. Yeah, some triple antibiotic ointment. They have them in, man, I want to say they have them in like orange as well. They've got a couple version of it like set up like that. Yeah, they're quality stuff too. They're pretty well made. I've been checking them out. And they're like they're welded. They're not stitched or anything. This stuff's pretty cool. Man, it reminds me of like all the Gen Xers and stuff. Like a pencil pouch. You could use it as a pencil pouch. Maybe you're really really artistic in the woods there. I've met a few of them. Or you for your land nav stuff, you could put your markers and grease pencil and stuff like that. Yeah, you could do a little land nav pouch. You could even fit a little Sunto compass or something. Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's geared, man. Like, yeah, you could geek out on this stuff for hours, just a couple of pouches. Am I the only one? Or, yeah, that's half the fun of gear. It's modular. Yeah, I'm digging them though. Look at that. It's even fancy. We'll do we got special effects here now. This is why all the cool kids hang out here. That almost looks professional. I like a Kodak moment. Ka-ching. Yeah, Jess. Yeah, orange for first aid, or yeah, even then you could do like some signaling stuff. Get like an orange one, put some pen flares in it. Maybe like a folded up signal panel, like a thin, like a zero porosity fabric type stuff. Chaos is sniper executioner. Yeah. Just a dude. I think I have everything working good now. Or is it messing up? Everybody got good audio, good video. Um, yeah, I do. Eventually, I want to get like StreamYard or something like that, where you can do more stuff. But yeah, that's like 50 bucks a month. 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 50 Yeah, I think for the most part, I got the streaming stuff fixed, all settled out, and yeah, everything seems to be working pretty good lately. But yeah, I think it depends on the weather too. Like when we get bad weather, we get bad internet with it. I don't know if it's like the fiber optic lines on the poles or what goes on, or just maybe there's that many more people in the area. You know, it's bad weather, everybody's indoors, like streaming their latest binge watch or whatever. So yeah, it could be a bit of that as well. Beverage. Yeah, what's everybody drinking tonight? You know, I'm rocking the crack in a can. Whoa. It's glorious, isn't it? John, did you get the book where they disable? Oh, yeah, yeah, back on the books. Yeah, Chaos and Irish. John, you guys should share those books. Maybe, like, you two are totally geeking out on it. Maybe somebody else would be interested in it as well. Um, I have some Obanovs on the way for my Winkler sheath. Oh yeah, yes. C4 crack in a can. I know somebody that drinks that. I know somebody that drinks everything. Um, yeah, I definitely know a lot of people that drink the Red Bull. I'm not a fan of the Red Bull. Go Fast energy drinks, those were a thing too. I've got a jersey from Go Fast. I was doing some work with Go Fast. Oh, it was back in like it was 2007 in Jumptown in Orange, Massachusetts. And yeah, I got a Go Fast jersey, all that stuff. Definitely sweet. I got to dig that thing up. I don't know where it is. I probably got to lose like 5 pounds to fit back in it too. But oh, Nick's drinking the black cherry soda. Nice, man. But yeah, anybody else? Yeah, there used to be like, oh, what was it, Stinger drinks or something like that. Um, yeah, Rockstar as well. I know a few people that drink the Rockstar. Bando Picks, welcome to the chat. How you doing, brother, man? How is life treating you, dude? Yeah, just keeping up with the chat here, guys. Yeah, so Magpul DACA pouches. Yeah, I definitely approve. I'll put together some kits with them over time, and yeah, we'll just run through like yeah, there's all kinds of options. Yeah, we figured first aid, signaling. Yeah, you could. It's endless. I don't know if I'd put fishing stuff. Maybe hooks if they were in a pouch or something. But yeah, yeah, there's another thing you could do like a little fishing tackle insert. Oh, these are Magpul DACA pouches. These are the with window pouches. These are the small version, 6x9, and they're yeah, yeah. Anybody that's a little OCD with the organization will appreciate them. But yeah, they do. They remind me of like an old school pencil case, just like modern materials and stuff. But yeah, if you had to organize your stuff, Irish John's up to book 9 of the Mad Mix series of books. I have an hour to go on the light strike, President of U.S. Crown Fog, hey, what's happening, man? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I got to get caught up with you again on Discord, my man. Hey, yeah, everybody, if you haven't signed up for Ground Fog's Discord, yeah, he's got a sweet Discord going there with all kinds of different topics, you know, preparedness and off-roading and just, yeah, general conversation, water purification, and the list goes on and on. But yeah, Ground Fog, if you want to drop a link for your Discord, dude, that's awesome, bro. Yeah, anybody that wants to get on there for, you know, late night social or something, yeah, great little yeah, Discord channel. But yeah, all right, all caught up on the comments. So yeah, that's the DACA Magpul pouches. Um, yeah, I'm still working on the on the chest rig, the full tank tactical chest rig here. Man, I'm gonna have to switch to widescreen to really do a good thing on this. But yeah, got the harness and the back strap. Maybe we can put it that way. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, still working on this thing. Got a bunch of stuff that I want to do to it. Definitely gonna add on some side expansion wings and stuff like that. Yeah, I think it's called The World of Borrow. Really good series to listen to next. Kapow! Yeah. Could those pouches be worn inside of the trousers for money and shit? I don't know. I don't think I'd wear them inside. I'm not sure. Maybe if you had like a sleeve thing on and a pant leg or something. But yeah, I don't know how that would work out. Suppose anything's possible if you had to rig something up. You could yeah, anything could be rigged, I assume. Yeah, so yeah, so for the most part, I haven't really changed too much in this. Actually, I don't think I've changed anything really. Still got the same stuff going. Yeah, got the Exotac Match Cap XL, the Exotac Titan Light, the Rip Spool. I think this is just here temporary. This is a smaller like space blanket. I've got the Vargo titanium fork and spoon as well as the chopsticks in here. Leatherman Surge, Leatherman Raptor shears. Yeah, Olight Warrior Mini 2. And then inside there's a zippered pouch behind here. This is a Hill People Gear, what do they call it? 57 pouch. Like it's a Velcro backed organizer. Pretty sweet so far. And then in here I've got a backup Olight i3T. I've got 6 Energizer lithium batteries. I've got the Leatherman bit kit. And then a couple of diamond sharpening plates. These are like credit card size diamond sharpeners. This is a ferro lens. Yeah, not a ferro lens. Yeah, what's it called again? But yeah, the diamond sharpeners are like credit card size diamonders. This one's 300 grit and 600 grit dual sided, and the other one is 180 and 300. So yeah, you can definitely get whatever sharpening needs you've got done. So yeah, get these packed back up. So yeah, the black one is dual sided 180 300 grit, and the red one is 300 600 grit. They also have a third one, 600 and 1000 grit, but I haven't picked that one up yet. Yeah, that's it, Jess. Fresnel lens, exactly. Yeah, thanks for clearing out the air with that brain fart. It happens, right? Even to the best of us. Oh, this is a flashlight. The Warrior Mini 2. And I've also got an i3T Olight, the AAA version as well. Yeah, Ethan, yeah, you're an idiot, dude. But hey, thanks for showing up. We welcome the idiots too. Like, it must suck to be you in life, but I know what a complete asshat, right? But hey, that's YouTube for you, you know? Like there's that group of degenerate, undereducated, sophomoric type personality types that Got to show up and, you know, like, go full retard. You never go full retard, but the trolls do all the time just to prove a point. But it's all right there, little man. Go ask mommy for a hug and some chicken nuggies, and you'll be fine, dude. It's a bomb diggity. Yeah, yeah. I think we're getting up there. Then so this would be the POV if you're wearing it. So opens up. You've got all the heavier stuff close to your body. So you know how that goes packing. On the other side so far, I've got a couple of thermal space blankets, some hand warmers and a body warmer, and then some propel pourings. You know, because electrolytes. I really wish they had Brondo. I would totally rock Brondo just the novelty factor. Oh yeah. Dino Nuggies are the bomb, right? Barbecue sauce or sweet and sour, Ronan. Does it work on the tell? Oh, that's dude. Hey man, thanks for helping out with the chat rate though. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. F around and find out, right, guys? But yeah, they are in there. Some of the trolls are entertaining. We'll give them that. Some of them are funny, but some of them are just like, come on, dude, you're not even trying. Oh, man, well, I always laugh, man. I love laughing at the trolls, man. I make money off the trolls. Yeah, yeah. We have our very own here. We have our very own troll hunting club patches. Yeah, the FAFO division. F around and find out, and then for our moderators that are really good at what they do, and they're really good at sniping the trolls. We got the coveted troll sniper tab, man, and you can have both these patches for one low payment of $20. That includes shipping and handling. But yeah, damn trolls be trolling. Um, Katina Blood, so I might, yeah, I could take this out. Man, I love modular. Like, modular is like, remember Legos when you were a kid? Like, that's what I think Molly is. Molly is like the Legos of the adult crowd. Like, this is what we earned. But yeah, I was thinking about putting my FOBOS Knives Calcula in here. Pow, like this. And then, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, but it's there. And it's enclosed. You don't have to worry about it, like, losing it or something. I've been thinking about doing something like that. Maybe get a... I just like a metal bomber is tin bomb. um, you just got Jay damned. Yeah, good riddance to the trolls. Who got that one? Chaos Theory got that troll right on. Good sniping there, Chaos. So yeah, so this is, I don't know what y'all think. Tell me what y'all think in the comments. Like, that's just it's not only functional, it's also very aesthetically appealing in a very SEXY way. Like, yeah, is it the carbon fiber? I don't know. But yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And then on this rig here, it has the rapid deploy little tabs. Like, if you're not going to use it, you can tuck it in here, no big deal. But yeah, these are the like rubberized Kedora. So you could set it up like this, man. You can still get like speedy access. You can put your pew pew in there too. Like, if you want to put your sidearm in here, like we said, modular, man. I love modular. It's fun to say. Say it with me, modular. It's modularly fantastic. I don't know. I shouldn't be saying that. That'll get me banned. Um, I'm not in a good mood tonight. I've got a headache and a sore throat. My back hurts. Let's play F around and find out. Honestly, Bushcraft, coming from someone who admires kits and how to set one up, this is a top 3 for sure. Oh, right on, just a dude. Thanks, man. Yeah, man, I've been geeking out on kits my whole life. This is gonna get better, much better. I'm just, man, it's a money pit though. I'll tell you, man, a good kit's a money pit. But if it makes you happy, you can't go wrong. So yeah, so these tabs here, like I was talking about, it's got it on both sides, for us lefties or righties. And like I said, if you're not using it, like you can just tuck it away, out of sight, out of mind. It's not there. But yeah, if you wanted to, yeah, you could. This is all Velcro lined back here, so yeah, you could take this out, put your pew pew in, whatever you got going, Yeah, you could definitely fit a full size, yeah, full frame sidearm, probably like 2 mags on this back panel, no problem. And yeah, I'm an M9 kind of guy, so that's kind of going that way. It's been 32 minutes and I've already gotten 3 trolls. Um, Organized, but organized for purely looks, but not organized for pure looks. But no, it's got to be organized for function too. Um, Yeah, there's like, okay, one of the biggest things we learn as parachute riggers is like tool accountability. So we have this thing like count your tools before and after each pack job. So count your tools, make sure they're all there, do your work, and then count your tools again to make sure none of your tools accidentally ended up in your work, which could lead to a fatality. Can you say fatality on YouTube? I don't know. Um, so that's one of the perks to organization is if you put things in the same spot. So I had a very organized way of laying out my tools when I did an inspect and repack on like a reserve parachute and stuff. I had a very specific, like totally OCD CDO, organized layout for my tools. And a huge perk to that is I could be working on, like we work on a 40-foot packing table, because the lines, of parachute, harness container, all that. Um, I could be anywhere working on that table and look over at my tools and know exactly like, okay, I've got everything, or I got to like account for something. So that's one perk to organization is like quick accountability of your tools. Make sure you didn't lose anything, you didn't leave anything behind. And the other perk to it is not in a parachute rigging perspective, but if your tools are organized in the same way all the time, in a low light or no light situation, you're reaching in your bag. Like if your stuff is in the same spot every time, kapow, then handy dandy flashlight, you know where it is. You're not like fishing around for it. So yeah, a little organization goes a long way. So yeah, functionally organized, and I think that when it's functionally organized, then it ends up just being aesthetically appealing as well. I was trying to say it's organized nice, but it's not organized just for nice. Yeah, just a dude. I just gave the long-winded, like I should have just done it in that one sentence you did. But hey, here we are. Yeah, every tool has a place, and every tool in its place. Being a motorcycle mechanic, it's the same way. Yeah, yeah, Justin, man. Um, it does make a difference. Like I'm really bad about it. Well, I'm really good at it actually, which makes me really bad about it. But man, I've given some of my friends like total like shit pies. Yeah, my a dude I know that's an Airsmith for paintball. It's the biggest disorganized desk man. I took a picture of it for like cringe, and then I went home and took pictures of my workbench and sent it to him. Like how he ever like his half his day is just looking for stuff he needs. Yeah, disorganization. Yeah, no. So yeah, so that's that, guys. I think that those are the changes. There's another option I thought about doing, and pow, yeah, we need the Gomboy 240 for that. I want to get a custom one done. There's a different version of the Gomboy 240 out there that I want to get, and I was thinking about putting that there instead. Kapow, the Gomboy inside, and then I would take Oh, who is it? In fact, Bando Pick showed it to me. It's a Pharaoh Concepts knife nook. It's something like that. And I think I'd mentioned this before, but this whole back portion here is all Velcroed. So I could actually, I would put it this way. So yeah, a little rig in there. And yeah, so I could have the 240 on the inside, right, and then have my Calcula on the outside. I was thinking about doing that too. Or there's another version. I could put a 130 in this pocket here, the Gomboy 130. Crapola, man. You see, modular. It always keeps your gear fun. Ronan, you get it like when you're hitting a motor and you're like, word. That's honestly the main reason I fell into these streams. You go into detail for purpose and not just talking for no reason. Oh, right on. Thanks, just a dude. Yeah, I try to do that, man, and I don't try to get into all the gear either. Just I only buy the gear that I want. You know, like stuff that I either use for a reason. Like I've been using silky saws. I was introduced to silky saws like better part of 15 years ago, doing arborist work. So even before like the YouTube community, all that, I was like I had picked those up. So yeah, like 90% of what I use saw wise is going to be silky saws. No, just extra bolts are good, man, because that means you got spare parts for your next project. Um, yeah, so I've got the Outback 170, which is yeah, I love these things. I think it's a little bit too big to go vertical in here though. Yeah, because this was another little option. It fits for sure. You can, but there's like a skeletonized version of the 130 I would put in there, and it would just fit a little bit better. This one like fits actually perfect, but no room to spare. And then yeah, I would not do this. Kapow! That's when I would put this back on the inside here. Yeah, so I guess that answers that girl's question. I think her name was Katrina. Are there knives in there? Yeah, I've definitely got the the Leatherman Surge. Speaking of Leatherman, isn't there? There's a sale coming up, isn't there? It's supposed to be tomorrow, I think. Ronan, we bought a bike once because I needed a cylinder off of it for Suzuki SV650, so I had the complete motor. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Yeah, so I don't know, different options. I think once I get to carry it more often, I'll definitely fine tune it. But yeah, having everything on the inside is nice. Keeps the outside clean, smooth. And I do plan to get. He's got some multi-purpose pouches with side wings. So there's gonna be. I think they're like 6x8 or something, but they're long, like rectangular longer, and that's going to go on the left and right side, and that's where I'm going to work some of the cordage kit and things like that into. Yeah, and ask about work. So I had a huge tray of bolts. Alrighty then. Where'd the beverage go? So yeah, then the front part I haven't done much with. I haven't done anything with at all. I just kind of got this it's like one of those sniper scarf veil type things, mesh veil. Yeah, this one opens up all the way. I'm gonna do something. I don't know, something different. I gotta order some organizers for the inside. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna put some like tactical treats in there. I thought about putting some frog fuel in there. Um, yeah, these DACA pouches, you could put one in the center, like a little organizer. But yeah, I've got to get some pocket dividers, and there's some other stuff I'm going to get in the front. I thought about, because it does have the retention cord, so this is actually going away from you. This could make like for a good nav panel. You could mount like a GPS, compass, all that stuff up in there, or put your navigation gear, maps, stuff like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get more into the 550 cord storage thing. Atwood Rope's got some nice stuff out. I plan to pick up some of their stuff, revamp my cordage kit. But yeah, I definitely like I like paracord for like permanent stuff. Like if you're gonna build a little clothesline, you're gonna put together a ridge line. Any type of dummy cord, gear retention type stuff. I like using 550 cord, but if it's just if you're gonna do some second rate lashing, some quickie stuff, then that's where the bank line comes in. But bank line can be a pain in the butt to carry around, and especially where it's hotter out, because that tarred line tends to run a lot. It can make a mess. So, oh, did I miss that one? YouTube held your comment. Try it a little different. Got a firearms in there? No, no. I don't have a firearm in here. Now, if I'm gonna carry a sidearm, it's going on my belt. It's just my personal preference. Yeah, but yeah, no firearm in the chest. You can rig this up for like a tactical setting. Um, yeah, these three sleeves here are actually designed to fit up to 3 magazines, and it'll fit up to three 308 mags. Definitely like three M4 mags for sure. I don't know about an AK mag. Might be too short for an AK. But yeah, you can definitely fit three M4 mags. It'll fit up to like a size 308 mag, so you can fit three there. And then this part right here completely velcros open, and you can get like a drop-in kangaroo pouch, they call it. And you can carry another 3 mags here. So you could carry a standard like 210 loadout, because yeah, you would have three, and then one in the mag well. So yeah, you could definitely carry a standard loadout with this thing for long arm. Yeah, so yeah, you're welcome, man. But yeah, and that's modular, man. Did I mention I love modular? Yeah, so there's the you can get he's got like two different versions. And there's other ones out there, the kangaroo pouch, but he's got one that it fits like three M4 mags, and then it's got like a sleeve over the top that covers the mags, kind of like protects them. Also kind of adds to camouflage and concealment if that's a thing, and then it just pops right off. And then he's got some other ones that are just elastic retention, so you could move the elastic, and then yeah, once you expend the three easy to access ones, you would just like index them with the interior ones, just switch out the empties for the fulls, and that would be kind of more like a speed load setup. Fred Stover, no, I don't have a handcuff key in here yet, but I do plan to put like a lockpick kit in there. Like a passive type lock kit and stuff. It's something I'm learning. There's a lot of a lot of knife, not knife, lockpick channels on YouTube, and yeah, there's new house locking key and rock out with your lockout. Like a lot of good channels giving away good information, lady locks and stuff. So yeah, I do plan to get a full like bypass lockpick kit and a basic lockpick kit. I'll kind of like build it with my skill set. But that's one of my winter projects. I think it's not too expensive. It seems pretty reasonable getting into it. Like you can get a pretty decent kit going for like, a couple $100 or something. Oh, yeah, that's cool, TC. Yeah, I'm 50 years old and I'm a gear junkie, gear guru. Yeah, gear has been my entire life. In fact, I can honestly say yeah, in my lifetime I've made over $1 million off of gear. But yeah, I was FAA certificated master parachute rigger. So yeah, parachute rigging was my game, man. Yeah, gear was my life. And yeah, all the hiking and other stuff I've done, it all kind of blends together. The knife is this is a Spartan, no, not Spartan blades, Phobos, four operators by operators. This is a Calcula. It's S35 VN steel. Um, yeah, all around sweet knife. It's got red G10 liners with black carbon fiber scales. So nice lightweight. Yeah, and I love the edge retention of the S35 VN steel. I first had S35 VN steel with Spartan blades. I have the Horkos, the Frike, and the Enyo. And yeah, I love the S35 VN steel. The edge retention compared to the older stuff I used to get. But yeah, that's LP. What's happening, man? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, I do have a paper clip, man. I do have a lockpick kit actually. While I'm BSing about it. Yeah, I won this one. Wow. Got the Yeah, I won this one from that channel, Rock Out with Your Lockout. Wicked cool dude. Great information on his channel. All around good guy. But yeah, he was having a giveaway and I won this. And it's got a couple paper clips in there for sure. Yeah, it's got a couple paper clips, some little bobby pins, some small picks, a couple of turning tools, and then this piece here comes out as well, and it's got, yeah, like all these yeah, all kinds of different lock picks, a couple different turning tools, some multi-pick thing. I don't know how to use any of this crap. I'm just, don't take my advice. I'm like a number one greenhorn student, first timer, trying to figure it out. I tried picking a lock for an hour and failed miserably. So yeah, I have no skills. I won this. But I plan to pick up the skills. You got to have the tools if you're going to learn how to learn the game, right? So, but yeah, there's some other lockpick kits out there I want to get. But yeah, it's got the yeah, paper clips and stuff like that. And then I want to try out the Grim Workshop the lockpick cards as well. Yeah, yeah, just a dude. Yeah, that's Phobos Calcula in here. Wow, yeah. So yeah, who is it? Covert Instruments makes a pretty sweet kit. And I'm wondering if I could get like yeah, they've got a kit if I think I can fit it right in there. Kapow, then we got lock picking skills. Corn-fed Fobo knives, American made. Yeah, yeah, Phobos knives are definitely 100% American made. It's owned and operated, and Eric Hansen does everything with the business. Yeah, he's right out of Tennessee, and he's a 22-year U.S. Army veteran, 18 Delta Special Forces medic. So he's got a boat ton of experience that goes into his knife designs, and yeah, they're just amazing knives. But yeah, that's what we got going there. So yeah, the lock picking thing is it's the kit I'm looking at is a little bit longer, full size, and should fit right in here. I'm hoping. But yeah, there's some changes I'm gonna make. Like there's that the Sulik skeletonized saws. I think I'm gonna give those a go. Like I love the silkies and stuff, but if you can narrow the profile, lighten it up a bit, hey, why not, right? I'm not getting any younger, so I might as well, gram weenie it where I can. But not to like save tons of weight, just to have a more diverse kit. If each piece weighs less, you can carry another piece. And I like to follow the concept that the stuff you want the most is the stuff that's like the most difficult to duplicate in nature. So that comes down to your tools and stuff like that. Like you can build a shelter as long as you have the tools. You can get a lot done if you've got the tools. So having the tools to get it done is important. And yeah. Um, which pouches? The Magpul ones? The DACA pouches. I think these are like the MSRP on them is like 21.95, but you can find them on sale. I think when I got these, they were like 20% off. So I only paid like 17 something or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think it was, yeah, it was like 17 bucks or something like that. But if you're talking about the full tank tactical chest rig, this version here is the Recon model, and these are like 189. But and you got to get your own organizer, so it's going to be a little bit more on top of that. Like yeah, the 57 pouch is by Hill People Gear, and that was 35 bucks or something like that. And then I kind of just got some Velcro inserts for now off of Amazon. I'm kind of embarrassed about that one. But yeah, I'm going to look into, there's a few guys that do some custom work. So I might design my own stuff, my own internals, and have somebody build it. I'd like to build it myself. I just don't have the sewing machines right now. Yeah, I think that Phobos knives are comparable in weight to Winklers. I don't think they're not priced as aggressively as Winklers though. That I'll say for sure. In fact, yeah, it was February or March or something. He dropped all his prices by like 20%. Might because there's no tariffs on made in the USA. He's not getting nailed anymore. So yeah, he actually lowered his prices by like 20%. So I think that like dollar for dollar, I think that you're getting a better deal through Phobos than a Winkler. Oh, 511 Drottenwood gear. Chaos, why didn't you tell me, man? I would have checked it out. Yeah, but yeah, Winkler makes a great knife too, for sure. I'm not saying anything bad about Winkler knives. Yeah, I mean, if you like Winkler knives, definitely get them. But I think that, yeah, and in my own self evaluation, I think that I'm getting more product for my buck on a Phobos knife. He doesn't have the high price reputation. Oh, they did a whole oh yeah. Man, I've noticed that like is Woodland Camo making a comeback? But then I heard that some of the major manufacturers of the textile manufacturers making the fabric aren't selling as much, so they're not making as much anymore. Um yeah, the Winklers definitely have a comfortable handle. I would say yeah, so does Phobos though. The ergonomics on Phobos knives are friggin' in my opinion, they're great. Along with the way he does his jimping and stuff. Well, I need to get better lighting so I can show this, but yeah, they're nicely contoured. It definitely fits the hand. If someone handed you either, or you wouldn't be mad at all. Yeah, that's a fact too. Yeah, just a dude. Yeah, if somebody handed you either, you wouldn't be mad at all. Yeah, they're both great knife companies, and hell yeah, we'll throw in like Spartan Blades and TCal for sure. There's some other great knife companies that are made in the USA. T-Cal's veteran owned. Um, yeah, Tim's of the Jarhead clan. Much respect to the Marines. And yeah, Spartan Blades is uh, both the owners there are retired Green Berets as well. So yeah, yeah, all the way around, those are. Oh yeah, yeah, Top Gorilla Entertainment. You're so smooth. Yeah, no, take a hike there, Nitzel nuts. Yeah, I'm this. Yeah, I love a good belt knife. I like a good pocket carry fixed blade knife too. Yeah, I definitely EDC a folder and a fixed blade. Like, yeah, that's my EDC for sure. Yeah, you almost got me, but yeah, maybe next time. Try harder, dude. Yeah, so that's the and then I've kind of got a cordage kit going, but not really. I gotta like redo my cordage kit. It's kind of like I feel like the cordage kit, man. I've always been lazy about it because most of the time I got like free 550 cord and stuff. When we were like relining parachutes, we'd cut the old lines off, and that would turn into my field use stuff. And so I started working on a cordage kit. I'm still in the works. So this one's a little bit short, but I usually carry like a 40 foot 40 foot hank, pretty much just for a ridge line. And then I carry a couple of these bad boys for the ridge line. If you got the right tarp, these things will save you a tremendous amount of time. And yeah, maybe yeah, go a little bit longer on the ridge line. I'm gonna do a video on that at some point. I always have a few tie outs set up. Usually four, the additional tie outs on your tent, guy lines that you usually you don't set up. I usually have that like pre-set up. And yeah, I use the Night Eyes figure nines because when you tie knots all day, like who ties knots? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan anymore. So what do you pack as a sidearm? I usually carry a Beretta M9 or 92 FS would be the actual nomenclature. But EDC wise, I prefer the 84 FS, which is a 380. I've got the double stack version, so it's a 13 plus one. Because yeah, EDC, it's like a smaller mid size is where I'd put the 84 FS. One of my favorite sidearms for EDC. But yeah, yeah, if it's off in the woods type thing, or yeah, when I would bow hunt, I would carry. I had a Colt Python, and I would carry that hunting. As for trolls, Ron and Sig made my Nerf gun. Bush, I saw the 511 just before. Oh, you saw it just before it came on the live. Um, darn, aren't you a moderator too? If you can snipe them. Oh no. Yeah, Chaos. Irish John's not a moderator. He didn't want to be one, which is that's cool. um, but yeah, he's not a moderator. Yeah, and then I like to use a 275 cord for most things, other than a ridgeline. So yeah, 275 cord for hanging your bear bag, for setting up a quick laundry line. Doing stuff like that. 275 is great, great stuff. Um, who makes this? I think this is made by Paracord Planet. The spool tool. Yeah, that's exactly what it's called, the spool tool. And I got this, I think, through Paracord Planet. It's cool. It does fit a little mini bic in there, and it's got a guard so it doesn't There's a little guard in there that stops the button from getting pushed down and wasting the gas. So you can use that for melting the ends of your cord. It also has a little hook knife here, and it is. It's just pretty much a replaceable razor blade, so that's a good thing. But yeah, that's the paracord spool tool. I want to check out the Atwood Ready Ropes. They just seem like a better spool setup. I think it's a more packable spool setup. And then I carry the Marlin spike because yeah, picking knots is fun. And people don't look at you funny when you're picking knots, like picking your nose, but it's all good. John actually understood Dom knows I use my great power with great yeah, with great power comes great responsibilities and the pure pleasure of metaphorically pimp slapping a troll. You can't go wrong there. Yeah, they are, man, and you could use it as an attitude adjuster as well. I mean, it's definitely got a yeah, that would do some damage if you decided to use this in a self defense manner. So you could rig that and then just slot it in some molly. You know what I mean? And, oh look, because you never like in an emergency you got to take out a knot, right? So yeah, so you could slot it right in there and pow, ninja. He went full ninja. Never go full ninja. Yeah, that's because you don't want to call it something mean. But yeah, so if you couldn't get to your blade in time, yeah, you've got yeah. And the other perk to these, if you're in a finger trap, and we'll have to do a lesson on that someday. But this also has three finger trapping fids in here. They're like threaded ends. So you could do like a micro cord 275 and 550 cord. If you're, I don't know, maybe you're bushcraft weaving yourself one of those fancy survival fishing nets, or a hammock or something. You want to do a little finger trapping, or you want to make sure that there's not a knot. Like you can finger trap the end of your bear hang line. You could finger trap this, and that way there, if you throw it up through a forked branch and you go to pull it through, there's no knot to snag on it, so it's more likely to pull through. I'm lucky if I get a daisy chain. My 550 usually it's just a wadded up ball on my back. Yeah, a-hole, man. I'm the yeah, I was bad for the longest time. In fact, I had a mesh stuff sack. I think I forget what it was from, but it was like just a mesh stuff sack, and I would grab a handful of parachute lines out of the base. We had a 55-gallon barrel of just chopped off parachute lines, and I would just stuff them in the bag, and just yeah, man. There was like like all my stuff for work though was like super organized, but my own parachute cord bag was just a mess of just messiness. Yeah. I'm still waiting for you to break out the ninja stars. I know you. That's classified there, Irish John. No, I used to have some ninja throwing stars. I want some ninja throwing stars. Anybody that doesn't want ninja throwing stars is just there's something wrong with you, man. Get some help. But everybody loves ninja throwing stars. Yeah, I do need some. That would be very cool. So that's basic cordage for me. And then other than that, I don't have any kicking around. Some micro cord if you're gonna do some lashing. Uh, yeah, plenty strong enough, way better than bank line. But yeah, if you're gonna lash like the survival spear or something like that, any place you would do some lashing. Um, what else have we got going, guys? Yeah, so I'm gonna end up redoing this. I'm gonna redo my 550 cord. I'm gonna add some to it, make it a little more bushcrafty and special. Um, LP, I don't do much hunting anymore. Just because I don't have private property, and the public land around here it's not even safe anymore. We got like cartel people that are posing as homeless encampments. Like, yeah, it's dangerous in the woods around here nowadays. But yeah, if I get some private property, I'll definitely I'll be tagging some deer, filling the freezer for sure. I like my name. It's the nicest thing my ex-wife ever called me. Yeah, isn't that, man? Yeah, the nicest thing my ex-wife ever called me. She was that nice to you, huh? Um. Oh yeah, we've got Well, that's one of the nice things about Phobos knives, is it's designed into the back of the knife here. So that's good. We call this one here is a coconut density tester, because you never know when you're gonna have to test the density of a coconut. So yeah, or a less than lethal option, coconut density tester. Yeah, you've got one on the back of the Phobos knives. Cannon, what's happening, brother? How you doing, man? Who freaking raw? Welcome to the chat, brother. It's been a minute. How are you doing? Keeping busy, I'm sure, right? Oh no, yeah, cannon's all fine and dandy. How are you, man? We need more crack in a can. Booyah! And this live chat is not been brought to you by Monster Drinks. They don't sponsor us. We just drink the stuff. But hey, cheers to everyone out there tonight. Crack in a can. Can you say crack in a can on YouTube? I don't know. It's not like real crack. It's just crack in a can. It's yeah, you know what I'm saying. Overwork and underpaid, man. Story of our lives. Isn't that all true? That's the game we're all stuck in. No, I can't say that. Sometimes I would run to the bank. I'm like, there's no way they just paid me this much for screwing off all week. Like, yeah, yeah. When you spend 4 days a week test jumping wingsuits, and then on your 3 days off, you're like pitching drugs, doing tandems and outside video and doing AFF jumps and stuff. Like, oh man, I just got paid to like jump out of airplanes 7 days a week. Like that is just beyond awesome. Not like YouTube. YouTube is wow. YouTube is like, oh, slave labor. Like, yeah, man, you couldn't even afford to eat off of this shit. Um, yeah, it's like 4 cents per thousand views for vertical lives. you gotta, you gotta like, you gotta get 30,000 views and have a time machine and go back to like 1989 so you can get yourself one of those like 29-cent McFatty burgers. Like, anybody remember those? It was like in the 80s or early 90s or something. Yeah, it was like a hamburger was like 29 cents and a cheeseburger was like 39 cents at McFatty's. Um, yeah, so yeah, man. Yeah, it's kind of like it is. It could be called slave labor. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. So that's what we got going on geeking on gear. Still haven't decided what I'm doing next with that chest rig. I think I'm gonna have to like pouch it out. Like there's some accessories I want to get. The kangaroo pouch. That's gonna become like a battery pack to charge the smartphone. They've got like an admin panel, and I'm gonna get that juggernaut case and mounting system, and that's gonna be like a POV camera setup for doing a lot of stuff. I think it's gonna be cool. It sounds great in my head. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but meanwhile, it's a good plan. Yeah, yeah, and then I'm gonna implement some of the other stuff. That hand fishing reel I've got in my slingshot. Like, yeah, the Yoyito hand reel. That's gonna go in there because pocket size fishing. We're gonna kit it out though, but for now we just got the reel going, right? Um, I think I'm gonna kind of go the pouch that way, and then the Simple Shot Scout LT2. We're gonna upgrade this to the Pro version, but that's gonna end up in there as well. Um, yeah. What else have I? Oh, updating the cranes. They were put up on 1846, so it's a long process. Yeah, that's a good question. Can what do you prefer? Like the M4 or like the AR-10, like 5.56 or 308? John, yeah, I actually, man, yeah, I do. I always wear the safety glasses. I always wear like ballistic rated Oakleys. And that dates back like pre military geeks wearing it. Yeah, I've been wearing Oakleys since like 89, since Greg LeMond won the Tour de France. Yeah, Oakleys and Aero bars. But yeah, I always wear Oakleys, man. Justin Ronan, he likes the 5.56. Dude, just look it up. I don't want to explain it on here. Canon, I'm also looking at the Remington 700. I just got two one chambered 308 and 300 Winchester. Nice, man. Sweet. Me personally, I'm like 308. Yeah, I'm a 5.56, but then again, yeah, I tend to go smaller caliber. Even yeah, same thing with the sidearm. I know there's a lot of like 40 S and W and definitely 45 guys out there because yeah, I gotta love the Colt 1911s. But yeah, I prefer 9 millimeter and full metal frames too. I'm not a fan of the polymer frames. I had some of the H&K USP series. I had the 9 and the 40, and yeah, not a fan. I don't know why. I just yeah, I wasn't digging it. But yeah, and Chaos Theory, yeah, the Remington Model 700, it comes. You can get it chambered in a few different calibers, but yeah, that thing's like legendary. It's like Remington Model 700 is right up there with like a Mossberg 500 or a Remington 870. Yeah, that's those are well made, and you can upgrade them all day long. It's like the Ruger 1022's big brother. Dude, I watch everything Brandon Herrera, Donut Operator, that whole crew does. Yeah, just around a 308 on M1 platform. The Armalite AR-18. There you go. Even Irish John's in on it. Fat Electrician. I haven't. I think I've only seen a couple of his things. So yeah. So what else are we putting in this? It's all gonna fit. Trust me, guys. We're gonna make it fit. I just gotta get. Yeah, I gotta get the side pouches, and yeah, that'll keep everything close to the body. Also, man, I want to get some trekking poles probably sooner than later. Some trekking poles would be a good plan. Yeah, when it comes to a sidearm 45 ACP all the way. See there you have it. Yeah. Man, and I'm a huge fan. The Colt 1911s and yeah, some of those new ones too are like, man, they're awesome. But yeah, I'm just man, I'm 50 years old. I ain't changing shit. Yeah, I've been rocking Berettas for like 3 decades. So I'm still geeking out on the same two, like I said, the 92 FS and the 84 FS. Um yeah, I got everything covered. Man, I love those. Yeah, what's that fancy John Wick 1911? It's got like the double stack 45 mag. Isn't it like a 13 plus 1 or something? What about Cannon? What are you carrying for a knife, dude? Cannon, YouTube held your comment. It's not showing up as being held. Oh, yeah, YouTube changed their stuff, man. Oh, you already fixed. All right. Sorry, guys. I was trying to fix Cannon's message there. But yeah, somebody else got it. Thanks for grabbing that, man. Speaking of fat electrician, I've got a unsub in the back right now. Yeah, well, they just updated their system. So like if you jump on your PC, it's gonna update, and they changed the graphics, and the way, and I guess the little thumb when you click the thumbs up now is animated or something. It does goofy new stuff. Um, oh, just a dude's you're unsubscribing from the fat electrician. Why is that? I haven't seen much of I've seen them come up. I don't think I've watched much of their stuff. I've really been trying to behave myself on the interwebs, but some of the stuff is just so batshit crazy. I'm just like that stuff going on with Ilhan Omar. Like, why are we putting up with that kind of ridiculousness? Oh, unsubscribe is their pod. That's what their podcast is called. Unsubscribe. Oh, they're Canucks, the Canadians. Oh, okay. His podcast name is unsubscribe. Um, either Canon, yeah, fixed blade or folder. Yeah. In fact, I am still rocking out the Spider Co. Sage 5 CF. Well, like a ninja, right, guys? Yeah, this is my in my pocket EDC. This also has a customized pocket clip. I'd like to add. It's been customized by the original owner. So it's also a custom Spider Co. Sage 5 CF. Or does that it has a custom part? It makes it custom, right? The Terrain Tactical Sand Viper, something like. Yeah, that's the one. Chaos. Yeah, that thing is sweet. That's a straight up like competition sidearm though. I don't think it's like really. I mean, like in the movies, but I don't know. No, I think you could. Yeah, if you were intending on using it, I think if you're like yeah like a CQB guy and you're gonna definitely use your pistol or something, yeah, you could put a little bit more weight and have the mag like open magwell for faster reloads and stuff. But I don't know. Yeah, it could be. I was using a Kershaw Blair for a long time, but I lost it. Oh, John, sorry to hear that, man. Like, yeah, lost gear. That always sucks. Um, I don't know. I kind of like, man, I used to hate losing gear, but depending on what it was, if it didn't have any sentimental value and it was just like gear, I didn't mind losing it because I'm gonna upgrade it when I replace it. You know what I mean? But yeah, if it was something that was like gifted, has sentimental value, then yeah, that sucks losing it. The blue has a weak lock. Boss almost cut off his finger. YouTube just held another one of Cannon's comments. That's awesome, Cannon. That's cool, dude. Yeah, just put them through. But yeah, hey, at least somebody's getting in as much trouble on YouTube as I am. So at least I'm not alone. YouTube doesn't like me tonight. Yeah, what'd you do, Cannon? Did you were you cracking tiny hat people jokes or something? You know we can't say that stuff. That's yeah, not you can't say anything bad about APAC or any of that. Um oh, the blur, yeah. Gotcha. Kapow. I enjoyed doing research and buying my next. Yeah, that's half the fun there, John. Yeah, is yeah when you lose something and it's time to upgrade it or yeah replace it, then yeah it's fun, especially if it's been a while. Like I've had it where yeah I had a great set of knives. I didn't even look at knives for a good man at least 5 or 6 years, and then I finally decided to look into some and yeah doing the research on it was half the fun, and that's when I got into Phobos knives. And yeah, that's I usually carry for a fixed blade the K bar duty, whatever they are, that hook shaped thingy. Yeah, I got you, Cannon. Yeah, um, yeah, we don't worry about all the details anymore as long as it's functional and it fits. Yeah, I don't know all the details to all my knives, and I don't know why that is. It's just something that I haven't been that much into. Cannon, have you seen that the new Marine Corps K bar, the collab with that they did with Spartan Blades? It's full tang, Magna Cut, I believe. Yeah, that's got Jarhead written all over it. Yeah. That little yeah, that whole puncher's yeah, $7,000. Like I don't know. I'm not that into it. I'm not that good at it. Yeah, did anybody else hear about there's supposed to be a sale coming up on Leatherman? I think it starts tomorrow. I want to say it was the 18th, but I'm not sure. Has anybody heard about that? Oh yeah, just a dude. It's a pretty sweet setup if you're into K bars. Um yeah, they did a collaboration build with Spartan Blades. And yeah, I know Mark and Curtis there. They knock it out of the park there at Spartan Blades. So yeah, the collab deal. I haven't had my hands on one. I don't know. I don't even know how much they cost. I just know they're out there. Like, what did you guys think of that new that Leatherman Alpha? Like that's a new thing. I'll tell you what. Before I'm getting a Leatherman Wave Plus, and I'm cashing out. Well, yeah, there you have it, man. Yeah, check into that one. I'd imagine it would be available at Spartan Blades, or yeah, I don't know, maybe Blade HQ or something might carry them, but they're definitely out there. What else did I have going? Yeah, Cannon, were you in here when we had these things out? These Magpul DACA pouches. These are with window. These are handy dandy. Put your shooting cards in or whatever. Yeah, million and one projects. But yeah, I think we had these out before you showed up. But yeah, they've got them in black, coyote, and OD. I don't know where the OD one went. It's around here somewhere, honest. But yeah, these things. This is a small version, the 6x9. The next ones I'm gonna get are gonna be the mediums. I think those are like 9x12. Check those out as well. And yeah, use them for like just organizing different parts of kit or something. Oh, the Surefire wrist lights. Man, I don't know. No, I haven't seen those. Um, I do like the Garmin watches have like little flashlights built into them now. Certain models. That would be very cool. Oh yeah, so original there. Are you like, did you misspell it on purpose or are you just that stupid? Um, wow. There's another ass hat for you. Yeah, I do sharpen my knives. Mostly I strop my knives. I don't really sharpen them that often. Like I don't put the blade to steel often at all. Um, yeah, probably 95% of the time you just keep it honed and you don't have to sharpen it. When I do sharpen it, in the past, probably 90% of the time, I used just a Lansky sharpener. And when I switched to like from standard steels to the more modern steels, I just switched from a standard stone to the diamond stones, but still used a Lansky. And then I recently, man, like 2 years ago, I got a work sharp for Christmas. I kind of like that one. I don't think it performs as well as a Lansky. I think there's more give in the system to the work sharp than a Lansky. But my grill sharpener is the Wicked Edge Gen 4 Pro with the micro adjust. That's gonna be. I haven't used one yet, but I've checked them out enough to be like, yeah, that's some Zen sharpening experience there. So that's how I do my sharpening, but mostly stropping. Alex Tepper, that's you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific there than what are those? Like that's pretty vague in general. Like I'm not like yeah, there's a few of those out there. No, I don't have a Sharple. I do have oh what is it? Like one of those little Lansky pocket sharpeners, but I'm not a fan. I don't really use it all that much. I think I've only used it a couple times, and I usually just use the ceramic or the diamond part on it. Um, Trying to think it was five, maybe six. The gray and black object. This is a Magpul DACA pouch with window, the small 6x9 version. Yeah, I think they're like 21.95 or something. But yeah, if you guys if you hold out, they have like 20% off sales all the time, so you can get them. Yeah, like 17 bucks and change. I don't know if they're clear. I would tend to say no. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to read a map real well through it. Not to any detail. Not really for navigating. Um, Dude must have prep gear is a pencil sharpener. Oh yeah. The pencil sharpener. That's kind of like must have gear. Yeah, that's great for doing like little kindling and stuff. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people. I've done that a bunch too. Yeah, it's like you just get a stick. It's like sharpening a pencil. Oh, Hoodikin, thanks, man. We definitely appreciate it. Are you talking about the Phobos or the Spyderco? Here, I'll move these out of the way. Yeah, I've got the Spyderco Sage 5 CF down here, and then yeah, this is the Phobos Knives Calcula. They um yeah, because napalm. Can't go wrong with napalm, man. I wish I had grabbed one of the Tesla flamethrowers. If anybody seen those, those are cool. Yeah, Phobos is for operators by operators. It's owned by Eric Hansen. He's a 22-year retired veteran, 18 Delta Special Forces medic. And yeah, he's the owner designer of Phobos Knives. He's out of Tennessee, and it's a disabled veteran run company. So yeah, he's got like multiple decades of experience. over 2 decades experience as a Green Beret, and all that experience goes into all his knife designs. Awesome, awesome company, awesome. Like Eric Hansen's an awesome guy. Yeah, makes great knives, stands behind his product. Yeah, really can't go wrong with those. Oh, you cut cord with a pencil sharpener? Yeah, I'm not that hardcore, man. Yeah, some of this stuff nowadays, like this, the spool tool has a blade built into it, and yeah, I've got plenty of knives. So I wouldn't need to cut cordage with a pencil sharpener. Yeah, I cut cordage. Yeah, just I can't remember how the. Yeah, how do they measure that? Good question. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, John, Spyderco is definitely a sweet knife company, and yeah, this is my first Spyderco knife ever. And this was gifted to me by a friend that's always in the channel. He's been around quite a bit. B&A, but yeah, so yeah, it's been like 10 months, and yeah, so I EDC this thing every day, like legit. This is my pocket knife, goes in my pocket. I don't, yeah, that's how I roll with that. Well, if item doesn't have 3 uses, then it doesn't go in the bag. Yeah, fifth step. Yeah, that's yeah. If you want to follow some crazy YouTube rule, I mean that's cool. Like, yeah, I totally agree. Like, there's most items should have multiple uses. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of it's like the unboxing videos. It's kind of spent, and a lot of that, oh, the 5 Cs, the 10s. It's a great like little memory game to play. Like, oh yeah, I've got cover and cordage and blah blingity blah. But yeah, pack whatever the hell you want to. That's a lot of that stuff didn't really start becoming a thing until YouTube. So yeah, everybody's catchy little titles became like rule of thumb for outdoors. I never saw it that way. I've never followed the interwebs. Um, so yeah, when I finally did start going on the internet here on YouTube and stuff, I picked up on a lot of stuff. It was kind of like a culture shock, like the frog. If you throw a frog in a boiling water, it's going to jump out. But if you let it simmer, if you let the temperature gradually increase, it'll just sit there. Yeah, I was kind of like the frog that jumped into the boiling water, like, whoa, what's going on with all this stuff? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of YouTube authorities. It's awesome. I love it. It's great. But yeah, I don't get into a lot of that stuff. Like I just even some of the courses, I looked into some of the courses, because I believe in getting my ratings and have my qualifications and having something to show for it. But there is no like real bushcraft certification out here. You got like Dave Canterbury selling a very expensive patch for an experience on a limited gear list. And that's about all you find. And I just don't buy into it. Like if I'm gonna go take a survival course and they're like, you can only take bake line, but you can't have paracord or you can't have a knife sharpening device. Like, well, okay, well, I've carried a knife sharpening device pretty much my entire life, so I'm gonna continue to do so. So, I did the PM3 lightweight uh, salt in Magna Cut, but solely because I couldn't get over having one washer. Might as well put in the collapsible fishing rod Nabo Gus so you have reel in the bag. Um, Actually, man, I do. I have like a hobo reel, uh, hobo hand fishing reel. So yeah, yeah, I got the fishing covered, and then yeah, a simple shot Scout LT2, small game pheasant, quail, rabbit, squirrels, stuff like that. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely in there. I do have to add some tackle and stuff to it, but it's a kit I'm building on. Yeah, yeah, handline. I still might check out the Exotac X Reel at some point. I kind of like that. It's got like those little Grim Workshop, fishing hook discs and stuff like that. You kind of, I don't know. I might still check that out, but I'm building out a kit. This is made by Yoyito. It's a small company down by in Ocala, Florida. Yoyito, Yoyito, and pretty sweet little setup. And yeah, there's yeah, I have thought about the collapsible rods and stuff, but they tend to break and rods break and practicality and overall weight and stuff like that. Oh, around I'm in the Northeast, man. So the highest point we have is Mount Washington. Everything's lower. So typically nothing more than like 2,000 feet above sea level. But yeah, like New Hampshire. So if you're at the coast, you're at sea level, and unless you're going up mountaintops and stuff, yeah, you're only going to see a couple thousand feet ASL. Yeah, maybe like 2 to 3 thousand feet or something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a little bit higher, 6,000, 7,200. Um, yeah, I don't, I'm good really up to like 14, 15,000 feet. Um, anything, yeah, anything 14, 15,000 feet or below really doesn't have an effect on me. It's not until I go higher, then yeah, I got to worry about hypoxia and stuff. But yeah, when you go to 14,000 feet, 15, 20 times a day, yeah, I spent 27 years acclimatizing to those altitudes. Adam Hayes, channel member, what's happening, brother? Welcome to the chat. How you been, dude? I'm exhausted. Oh yeah, 60-hour work week, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. Yeah, 12, 14-hour days. And if that's your clocking time, yeah, you've got, the before and after. So yeah, you're putting in like 14-hour, 16-hour days, man. Which man, um, well, are they still holding Cannon's comments? Yeah, you know how those ex-wives can be. Why are divorces so expensive? Oh, because they're worth it. Oh, I didn't just say that. Yeah, I did. Was this? Oh, we're not speaking the English anymore, are we? Oh, we got some secret Irish language going. Is that Gaelic, right? It's the punchline. Yeah, it is. It's most definitely. Hey, we all got fooled, right? Yeah. So what else is going on in the gear world? Not too much in the gear world. No, I no. There'll be no Irish. I love the fighting Irish, man. We got to get the fighting Irish fighting again. Yeah, and the fighting America. Yeah, there's gonna. How many of you out there think shit's about to get crazy? Like, there's all sorts of stupid going on. Government shutdown, like the Ilhan Omar stuff and going on there, and then the Chicago mayor there. Oh, that's a genius working out there. Portland, Oregon. They're just out there being a bunch of fart nuggets. Totally, I got duped into some of those clickbaits of ISIS surrounded, and there's like 10 of the Kool-Aid colored haired freaks out there, and that's it. And just send out one jarhead, and you just took out 10 of the little Anquifa. And how do you say it? Antifa? You guys know what I'm saying, right? Yeah, but we were all capable men. What's to worry about? The engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. Yeah, yeah, the three rings of marriage are chaos. Yeah, yeah, the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. I have friends that have been out of work for 17 days with government shutdown. Yeah, that's man, that's hurting a lot of people, man. It really is. And yeah, there's a lot of people not getting paid and a lot of things not getting done that need getting done. But I guess yeah, they want what is it like 1.5 trillion for to take care of illegal immigrants. So it's literally yeah. Oh, how did the votes work out? Yeah, I think it was like 100% of the Republicans voted for it, but like none of the Democrats did. They needed like 60 and they only had like 52 votes, and then they shut down. Oh yeah, yeah, Chaz, what a Chaz, land of the Chuds. Yeah, I remember that. That was something special. Yeah, the Looney Toony Fresh and Fruities. That's it's not the worst thing to have the government shut down for. Yeah, no, it's not the worst thing. It's just like another thing, and that yeah, that's what I was saying. Like all the like yeah, they've got yeah, like I said, that guy that's running for mayor in New York City, Mindani or whatever. Like it leaked out from his staffers that pretty much they want to block all ICE out of New York City because it's a sanctuary city. And then they want to like overthrow and turn it like completely socialist. So they want to completely change the government as well. Yeah, I don't. That's not a policy change at that point. I think it's more like an invasion or something. Yeah, and then you've got the stuff with Ilhan Omar in Minnesota, all the Somali corruption there. Like I guess 50% of the Somalis that are in Minnesota are there on like some type of immigration fraud. Like and then yeah, and then you got Ilhan Omar. Like yeah, how are you holding a seat in Congress or whatever? And you hate America. Like how can you be anti-American and be in the government? But she's 100% for Somalia. And then yeah, we've still got the issues going on in Dearborn, Michigan. Like they're trying to turn that into little, Sharia law USA or something. They were trying to build a Sharia law, the Epic City in Texas, and that was supposed to be 100% like Islam run, like Muslim Sharia law. But they shut that down. And then the governor there passed a law like no Sharia law. Florida's talking about doing the same thing because it's become that much of a problem. And look at what Islam has done to like European countries. Like look at London, England. It's going on Ireland, all over the place. And it's like they weaponized our legal system against us, so they would move in a bunch of like-minded people and they would vote in this Islam person. And that's how they were doing that. The other thing that they do is they do that weaponized empathy. Like for some reason, all Americans are brainwashed into believing that we should be sympathetic and empathetic to everything, and everybody's suffering, but white man evil and all this other stuff. Um, and so we just kind of like nobody wanted to say anything because you automatically get labeled Islamophobic. Like there's no phobia there. There's no irrational fear of knowing the history of Islam and what they do to cultures. It's not irrational, it's logical. And they continue, especially in New York City, right? Like, 9/11, we'll never forget. Well, apparently a bunch of dumbasses forgot because now they're allowing them to take over. Yeah, Canada's getting overrun too, and it's not just the other problem that they're having is people from India. They're lying on those the work visas and stuff to get over to Canada and stuff. They're doing the same thing in the U.S. Yeah, yeah. Greg Abbott shut that shit down. Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. I've never been a television watcher, but yeah, um, I've known like people I know that watch a lot of television back in the day. They were into a lot of stuff. But yeah, yeah, and they're now they know that social media is the thing. And yeah, Israel was paying like $7,000 to content creators to create a video, create a post in support of Israel. And I'm like, shit, I didn't get that call because I really need some gear money. Like I would tell you guys, like I would, if I blink twice, I'm doing it for gear money. You know what I mean? But yeah, we could use that. Yeah, 2, 3 videos, guys, where we got some gear. We're gonna get some stuff done. Maybe even like a carbon fiber canoe. We could do like some canoe runs, stuff like that. That would be a good time. Well, I wonder what yeah, television yeah, one of us. Yeah, I know there's a lot of veterans that are ticked off about it. I talked to a lot of different guys about it, and yeah, they're ticked off. Like I think most of us probably I think probably except for that few percent that win the military to get out of going to prison or something like that. But I think that most people join the military with the idea of defending their country. We've done everything but that. Like we're here, there, and everywhere on every continent in multiple countries and defending everybody else's borders. Meanwhile, like our borders got like run over for years. Um, yeah. Okay, I was gonna say 7 trolls. You got a whiteboard going. Another one point. Yeah. I was laughing my butt off when Texas was like, yeah, yeah, no Sharia law here. Yeah, that's the whole thing, man. Where are all the women in pink hats? Where are all the feminists? All the screaming misogyny. Um, like where are they over this Sharia law stuff? Because if you want to talk about like, woman, you can't go out without a note. You either have to have a chaperone or two to go out or something like that, or you have to have a written permission to go out. Like, yeah, where's all the feminists now? Like, oh, they're telling all us guys, like, oh, stop with the yeah, what do they call it, mansplaining or something? I don't know. I don't deal with that shit. Yeah, the mansplaining or man spreading, like if the way you sit down is, yeah, toxic masculinity and all that shit. Where are they standing up against the Sharia law and the Islam invasion? No, no, their dumbasses are out there screaming free Palestine. Free Palestine, you know? Chiquita, what's your favorite? My favorite type of knife is a fixed blade. Favorite type would be like a moderate size fixed blade. Fixed blade is by far my favorite. They're over at the Free Palestine screaming, yeah, yeah, exactly, just a dude. Make it make sense, right? Like go there and scream that, and they'll get tossed off a building. Sheila Trujillo. I know a guy named Trujillo once. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah, yeah, the U.S. military is not a police force. I agree with that entirely, Cannon. But yeah, man. Like I said, though, we've how many borders have we guarded? We can't even count. We're still guarding them. Like we still guard South Korea. Like there's still a whole bunch of dudes over there on that crap ass tour over in South Korea, um, getting wrecked on Jinro Soju. But defending that 38th parallel there, the DMZ, where we're protecting South Korea from, North Korea and China and all that other stuff. But when it comes to protecting our border, they're like, oh no, we can't have that. Like every other country can have borders and boundaries and policies except for us. Like, yeah, all that shit's gotta change. And now like the southern border's more secure. So now they're going up and around and coming up through the northern border, through Canada. Yeah, they've literally got cartels running through New Hampshire using homeless encampments as like little leapfrog points to transfer their fentanyl and stuff like that. And then their major goal is to get it to Lawrence, Mass, and then they mass distribute it from there. But they're so You got to be careful going out in the woods in New Hampshire now because you don't know if you're going to run into some crazy cartel guys. And China too. China's taken over all kinds of stuff. Yeah, China, they busted over 500 grow houses. They were grow houses and human trafficking in Maine. And there's probably a whole bunch in New Hampshire as well that they haven't gone busting yet. One of my favorite knives is a basic 3-in-1 hook, but I cut a lot of boxes. Yeah, I don't cut a lot of boxes anymore. I used to cut a lot of parachute line. I would cut that stuff all the time, all day. But yeah, occasionally boxes, not a heck of a lot. Yeah, I don't get shipments like I used to. Um, yeah. If you don't eat bacon, leave. Um, Statistically speaking, you're probably going to be offended here. If you can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Cannon, there's a mosque not too far from me. There's a 7-Eleven next door. I go there and get a ham sandwich with bacon, sit down and eat it. Yeah, you got to, man. Yeah, I haven't had too many run-ins with that kind of stuff, but yeah, there's a lot of tree huggers that are, they're full on vegan and they're telling me I can't have my Slim Jim or something. Like, get out of here with that. Just because, well, that's where you cross the line. Like when you have to like push your stuff onto somebody else, just because you don't eat bacon, that means and they're trying to enforce that shit. They're going around to some of the stores and telling people yeah, they can't sell pork, they can't sell alcohol, and they can't sell like scratch tickets because yeah, no gambling either. But marrying your 9-year-old cousin, hey, that's cool, but no bacon. um, yeah, and hey, that's a slingshot, man. It's a simple shot Scout LT2. These things are the bomb diggity. You throw some 3/8 inch shot on there, and yeah, you can take out small game, pheasant, quail, rabbit, squirrels, stuff like that. And it's like way quieter and lighter than a 22 even. Yeah, it's a great thing, man. And they're fun too. You can go out with your buddies and plink away, do some can plinking or something. Yeah, and good times are had by all, man. I highly recommend them. Give it a try. I'm gonna upgrade this to the pro version, man. The full, it's like a CNC milled aluminum one. Yeah, they're a lot of fun, dude. Highly recommend it. And yeah, slingshots are cool, man, and they must be because my old lady's kicking around, and she's like, hey, whatever, if you want to hang out with your interweb friends and juggle knives and play with slingshots and stuff, just don't come crying when you poke your eye out. Feller like you would love a shepherd sling. Super satisfying hunting grouse with them. Yeah, man, I would. You're absolutely right, man. Oh, what's a dude? There's a channel. Yo, there's no slingy thingy guys in here, is there? Yeah, dude, you're totally right. The shepherd sling is like one of history's unforgotten, like slinging thing and cool stuff. Yeah, yeah, dude. In fact, I gotta order some paracord, and there's some videos that give you how to make it. And like I'm already pretty handy with paracord, so I'm sure I could make it if I just knew like what they were. Yeah, man, you're right, dude. Shepherd sling, that should definitely. It doesn't even have to go in your kit. You could have it as a backup belt. Like, yeah, there's a cool history behind those things. Like, yeah, dude, that is the Gear Geek recommendation of the week, and there's no reward, but thanks for your positive input, dude. Like seriously. Yeah, the shepherd sling is the bomb diggity. Even I bet you where jarheads would dig that stuff. Yeah, cannon, the shepherd sling, it slings projectiles and breaks stuff and unalives little critters and stuff so you can eat them, man. Yeah, the shepherd sling is a cool thing. So now Joe had to come in here with the full retard comment, like, hey, thanks for being an idiot, Joe. Everybody laugh at Joe. He has no friends. He's gonna cry and hopefully get a hug from mommy. But don't go postal, dude. Like, just keep it inside, bottle it up, let it implode. I don't care. Yeah, none. Yeah, you marksman slingshot. Um, I don't think I've heard of those ones. There's a lot of good ones out there. Yeah, I've got an old sling, like a shepherd sling or a slingshot. Sappington. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a felon, so I own guns. Yeah. Yeah. I also like full size archery too. Like I do. So far I've shot mostly with a compound bow, but I want to get into doing some recurves and a crossbow as well. Just the trifecta of archery there. Traditional recurve, modern compound bow, and a crossbow because crossbows are sexy. They just are. You gotta own one in life. I probably could have, man. I could have owned a couple dozen crossbows already, but I keep putting it off because I'm like, oh, well, if I buy it, then I won't have that to look forward to. But yeah, I'm ready now. Yeah, I just need to. Oh, dark crypto. That's not a lot. It's like a 40-foot ridge line, like four tie outs, and then 100 feet at 275. It's not a lot, man. Um, in fact, I don't even count it a lot until you have multiple spools. Like, yeah, yeah. Unless you've got more than 1,000 foot spool, you're short on paracord. Oh yeah, none. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a fan of those the wrist rocket style ones. Yeah, they're not very packable. I'm not a fan of the like I have one and I never got into shooting it. It's just not something. I mean, they're cool, but not a fan. Yeah, yeah, I've got one, and it actually the band broke. Um, yeah, I've got one. Just like I said, not a fan of them. Um, yeah, this one doesn't go that way, does it? Yeah, this one is like this. Yeah, it's not a pass through, I don't think. Yeah, because that grip just feels stupid. Or yeah, maybe it does go like that. But yeah, not a fan, man. It does not. Like this right here, I can put this in my back pocket, and I can throw a hundred shot in my front pocket, and I'm golden. Yeah, these don't even go in a backpack well. Just never been a fan of them. Yeah, it's got the little Amy thingy off the front here. Yeah, not a fan. Robert, how you doing? Yeah, fellow degenerates. Fellow degenerates, underachievers, and just people that in generally don't give a shit. Welcome to the chat. We appreciate all of you. Mine is older and all black. Yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of different ones out. I bought my first American. Oh, nice, nice, Robert. What'd you end up getting, my man? Please do share. Yeah, what do we got for comments? Oh yeah, yeah. Savington's Aquatics. Yeah, yeah, I do plan to make some shepherd slings and give that a try. There's some different versions. There's a guy out there that makes them too. I can't think of his channel off the top of my head. Yeah, maybe I'll just kind of like have him make me a couple to start. John, for the most part, I can drink whiskey like water. Uh, which one, Justin? Robert, I bought a Spyderco Para 3 in crew wear and brown Macard. I'm gonna slap a tie pocket clip on it. Oh, that sounds sweet. Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely, Robert. Yeah, congratulations on that one, man. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I've looked at the what is it, the Para 3 and the Para 2. They're like two different sizes. And yeah, someday I'll pull the trigger on those. And yeah, part of the crazy thing is yeah, now that I'm not jumping anymore, I'm like, oh, I like getting stuff that has like para in the name, like the Vargo titanium para bottle. Like, I had to get that. It's got paracord on it too. I can't go wrong with that. And I figure, if anybody could get away with saying, yeah, it's an airborne thing, I can. It can be this guy. Speak for yourself, boys or man. I'm an overachiever and I'm very good at it. Um, yeah, just getting caught up on the comments here, guys, making sure I didn't miss anything. For Exodus for myself, I'll get the current Mannix in the same configuration. Yeah, that sounds like a plan, Robert. Oh, what's the there's another one. Oh man, Crispy Critter carries it. It is the Spyderco Shaman. Robert, did you check out the Shaman? That's up there in knives that a lot of people love. Oh, Thunder Punch slings. You got the LT2 and it shoots amazing. Yeah, they are so much fun, man. They really are. Like I said, I've had this one for a while now. I put maybe like 1,500, 2,000 through it, something like that. But yeah, I enjoy this so much. I don't need like I'm gonna get the pro version, the CNC milled version, and that's it. Like I'm just gonna keep shooting that. Like I'm not a I don't need like 50 frames. Like, yeah, maybe one or two. Definitely two, because I'm gonna still shoot this one, and then when I get the CNC aluminum one, I'm gonna ship it to Burkle Cerakote and have them Cerakote it for me. Because yeah, we're gonna go full gear queer here and match everything up. Like it's all gonna be like yeah, aesthetically appealing, highly functional, and dress right dressed. Yeah, Shaman is a great full size knife. I'll ask my wife to buy it for me since it's pretty pricey. Well, there you go, Robert. Yeah, have your wife buy it for you. Um, yeah, definitely, dude. Yeah, do it. Yeah, Justin Ronan, you have the Shaman. What do you think of that one? I think it's pretty sweet. I know a few people that have them. I haven't had hands on one yet, but yeah, maybe like a Shaman and a pair of three, pair of two, maybe a Mannix. Those seem pretty cool. And then I got to find something with like maybe something the size of a Sage 5 in this size range, but it's got to have like purple scales. And we're gonna hook Miss Bushcraft up with a Spyderco eventually too. Yeah, you dig it? Yeah, it's highly functional, right? Like, yeah, I'm surprised. Like, I love the Sage 5. Perfect size, like disappears in the pocket. And yeah, Thunder Punches. Oh, and the Axiom. How do you like the Axiom? I haven't shot the Axiom. But yeah, I like the LT2 Pro. Well, the LT2 so much that yeah, I'm not if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, a purple Spyderco Dragonfly. I'll have to I'll have to check that out. Yeah, yeah, YouTube's been doing that. It's kind of weird. They made some changes in the past week or so. Past few days, I think the update just went through. But yeah, I got notifications that they were going to be doing upgrades in October. So yeah, there were going to be a lot of upgrades in October. Part of yeah, some stuff is on the like the content creator thing. Other ones are elsewhere, but I got about $400 in frames. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I know guys that have like a few $1,000s in frames, like Squat Shot and like Mark ATO. They probably got a couple grand in the slingshot frames. Yeah, you can. They're like nice, man. You can just go down that rabbit hole and you'll have a collection. Don Ray B popping in quick to give a thumbs up. Good night, good night. Thanks for stopping in. We definitely appreciate the thumbs up. And a friendly reminder, get the dishes done. And then once they're done, you don't have to worry about them. Yeah, it's okay, Robert. We don't have to behave all the time. Sometimes I don't. Y'all know that. Like, yeah, we got moderators for the trolls, but sometimes there should be a special moderator for me. Like, hey, stupid, you shouldn't be. You can't crack those jokes or something, or somebody's gonna be butthurt. Dum dum dum. Nice. They're done. Woot woot. There you go. So Don, now all you got to do is you're all set for the weekend. Just a couple of paper plates. It's okay, and then no dishes all weekend. You don't have to worry about them. Maybe just like a fork or something. But yeah, it'll be super simple for you. Robert she Robert sent 10 jewels. Thank you, man. We definitely appreciate the jewels. Yeah, we're every bit helps on this channel because I told another company to go pump sand this week. What's the name of the company? Yeah, it was they were just they wanted me like shilling like cheap like $20 clunkers. Um where's the button? HX Outdoors. Nico. NICO. But yeah, it's HX Outdoors, and they allegedly make some knives and stuff. But it didn't look like anything. I wouldn't throw it in my pocket, so I'm not putting it out on the video thing. Like, yeah, I'm all set with free Chinese knives. Josh Hicksnock, he has about over $1,000 in frames. Oh, it's easy to do, man. Some of those frames get up there, like 150, 200, $300 for a slingshot frame. Especially if you get in some of those multi-stacked, custom micarta. Yeah, some of them are up there. Some of them are wicked, wicked cool though. There's some nice designer, cool frames and stuff that are just like absolutely next level. What's what's happy poop? Um, well, it's happy poop is the opposite of angry poop. That's what. Yeah. Where did I miss something there, Justin? Justin Ronan. Justin, yeah, I guess I accumulated some gems, and I think that the happy poop is freaking hilarious. Oh, okay, yeah, the happy poop. Yeah, happy poop is it's oh yeah, it's better than an angry poop. Like you got the forehead vein popping out and stuff. You're about to have an aneurysm. Like yeah. I really do only watch them live actively, and I'm happy to give all my gems to Mr. Rebooted. We appreciate that, Robert. Yeah, man, and you're always a positive part of the conversation too, man. It's always good having you here. Thunder Pouch Slings has got to go. All right, well, thanks for hanging out, man. We definitely appreciate you hanging out with us. Yeah, smooth, soft, and low splash factor. Yeah, those all accounts. Is Cannon still in here? Cannon, you still in here while we're on this conversation? Because I have no doubt, like, Cannon doesn't just poop like the rest of us. He's launching toilet torpedoes, firing for effect. Um, ask for a courtesy flush, he'll slap you and he'll tell you, like, man up, Buttercup. Um, bonus points if Dion, what are you looking at? You're looking at some cordage, a chest rig, little knives, and yeah, some random conversation. I think we've diverted off course just a smidge. One or 30 degrees or so somewhere. We're slightly off course, but it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, Thunder Punch taking off right on. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Dion, Mr. Smooth. Yeah, you know you can't have those on lives, right? So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt with that. Yeah, and basically you're either a complete firearms moron and or you're trolling. And my guess is you're trolling because yeah. If you're a firearms kind of person and you've been around the firearms community, then you know that's all. Yeah. I don't even put them on YouTube because I just don't deal with it. It's not a major point. I'm not like a guru safety authority guy or anything like that when it comes to firearms. So I just don't bring them on YouTube. Um, yeah, we try to keep it YouTube friendly. We fail miserably most of the time, but we try. We really do. It's a valiant effort. All effort, 100%, maximum effort. Yeah, that's what we're doing. But yeah, um, yeah. So what else we got going on? Also showing the F stuff always tends leads to headaches. Yeah, maximum effort. Um, yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah, we're not really looking for any real trouble here. It's supposed to be like entertaining and pleasant, and a little bushcrafty, little camping, little outdoorsy kind of thing. We're not going full cupcake commando, but yeah, we're definitely going on GI Joe a little once in a while. Yeah, who's that guy that's in prison now? Because they made like some little cutout card that was supposed to be like a Glock switch, but it was like a novelty thing. It didn't actually work. But yeah, the guy, I think he's been in jail for a couple years now. And yeah, it looks like they're looking to put him away. I don't know, 10, 15 years, something insane. Yeah, Robert, I don't, yeah, last year I went boating and we had a boating accident and I lost all of that stuff in the bottomless lake there. So I don't have to worry about hiding them. I lost them in the lake. It was a boating accident, really true story. I let the dog answer the door. I'd back her up with my guns. Yeah, Florida, you can do that. You can get away with that, and the sheriff will even probably send you a thank you card for helping them with their job. Yeah, oh yeah, it was a horrible boating accident. Yeah, I mean everybody made it out okay, and that's the part that matters. But yeah, I lost all my pew pews of my ammo, and my 1989 tops collector's card set was in there too. Yeah, I had the same thing happen to me boating. It does. It happen. Well, what it is, Justin, is you like we're probably uneducated. We don't understand because I'm not a like maritime guy, so I didn't know that like if you put all of your firearms on one side of the boat and then you go over there to check if there's fish in the water, then that offsets the boat and it tips it. But I learned that the hard way, and most of us just don't know that. They don't teach us that stuff in school, and that's why and yeah, the public system is to blame. Yeah, the public school system is to blame for all the firearms that are being lost because they never taught us safe boating techniques. So I think the public school system should have to pay us reparations for our lost firearms due to their lack of ability to educate us on maritime activities and how to do so safely. With that line of shit, I could almost be a lawyer, huh? Yeah, I had the same thing happen to me. So, yeah, that's exactly how that went down. But hey, guys, do you got any? Yeah, Dion, I do have bows, man. I do have a bow, and I have arrows, and yeah, I have all that cool stuff. Um, I'm actually a pretty good shot with a compound bow, which is why I think that the compound bow kind of got boring for me. And when you start to like Robin Hood arrows when you want to, and you realize how stupid it is at $120 a dozen to do that, but that's when like yeah, I really want to try recurve. I want to learn the recurve bow, and then of course yeah, crossbow like I was saying earlier. Zoe the cat, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Bushcraft rebooted, Bushcraft bullshit rebooted lawyer sessions or something, right? And at no point am I giving anybody sound legal advice. Um, yeah, man, some of the 10-point ones now, and you line them up with those Garmin optics and stuff. Like it's a pricey little Cadillac, but man, yeah, I'd actually, man, I don't want to get I've watched a lot of reviews on them and stuff, and some of those super high powered crossbows, they're almost insane to shoot because it goes through so much stuff. Like you'll be destroying bolts all day long, and those bolts for crossbows, those are pretty pricey. See, I'd like to find a happy medium. It's got to be a crossbow that definitely has more oomph than a compound bow because otherwise, what would be the point, right? So it's definitely, but it can't be so overpowered that it just yeah, you're like burning through crazy amounts of bolts shooting it. But yeah, that to me that is the archery trifecta. In that order, yeah, the archery trifecta is traditional archery, whether a longbow, crossbow, not a crossbow, recurve, yeah, longbow or recurve bow, and then yeah, the second one is the compound bow, like that totally mechanize the archery in a cool way. And compound bows are the bomb diggity. And then yeah, the third one is the crossbow. If you have those three, you have the archery trifecta. And then yeah, you tag along with the little slingy thingy because it's kind of looks like pocket size archery. Like the draw and everything is similar, you know. Yeah, that's I think that's what I like about the slingshot too. It's kind of like archery, like pocket size archery. I have a crossbow. I can shoot 6 bolts before I have to reload. Oh, is that one? Who's that? Isn't that German fella? That made that. Jorg something. What's his last name? Yeah, he started making those things out of like plywood, and then it just evolved, and then he got contracts. Is that what I'm thinking there, Justin? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Jorge Sprague or something like that, right? Yeah, man, that's on. There's another pistol, little compact style crossbow out there that's supposed to be pretty wild too. It's got the mini bolts. I think it launches them out like 400 and yeah, I want to say it's like 440 feet per second or something. The FPS on it, and I think like you pay $1 per FPS because the little kit's like 450 or something. That man is insane in a fun way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jorge Sprague, he's insane. He's like the mad scientist, but he's not, building nuclear bombs and stuff. Just yeah, high volume crossbows. Yeah, he's done awesome stuff. He's like he's an awesome YouTube guy. Like awesome personality. Yeah, he does his videos in English and I believe in German. Yeah, he's definitely got some German videos. And yeah, he's a mad scientist. He's oh, I'm building this. It's fun. Let's yeah, he's got great videos. Yeah, Chaos. I think I missed most of the Wild West YouTube days. I didn't really get into YouTube until like 2020, like watching it, and then um, yeah, yeah, he's a really nice guy. Apparently, I've only heard good stuff. He pops up at Blade shows sometimes. Yeah, I've heard great stuff about him too. He's definitely a based on reality type guy, and yeah, he had a hobby that turned into something awesome. You got to respect that 100%. Squat shot, what's happening, brother? How you doing, man? We've been talking about slingy thingies half the night. Yeah, you'd rather watch a tree go or yeah, there you go. See, it's Yeah, hey Brock, I just want to let you know you're a loser. You're never going to amount to anything. If that's the kind of degenerate behavior that you have to resort to, yeah, yeah, there you go. You got the boot. Get a life. What's the roller carabiner? Roller carabiner. Roll. Oh, this is the Yoyito hand spool, hand reel, like hobo fishing reel. Yeah. Then you do the windy windy, and this one's even got like taper. If you can see this front end, it tapers out. So when you do like hand cast it, it comes off the spool like super clean. Yeah, that's the hand reel. Oh, just a dude. Yeah. They deleted the message, but some people will. If you're reading comments out loud, some of the trolls will leave something and try to get you to say something to, then it'll go all over the internet that oh he said this and but I just read a comment, but yeah, it's just some low life piece of shit trying to get me to say stuff I shouldn't. Yeah, so Squatch, how you doing, man? You doing the driving thing tomorrow too, or? Yeah, so usually when those people come through, like, yeah, if you try to entrap me into saying something just to get me in trouble, then I usually just point out the fact that, you're a sophomore degenerate that's never going to amount to anything. And, um, yeah, I'd say, there's some other stuff I'd say too, but I'm not supposed to say that stuff on YouTube. Oh, look like paracord. Oh, yeah. Oh, these, Leon. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, these are Night Eyes cam jams. These are the aluminum ones. Um, yeah, it's what I use to set up my ridge lines. Um, yeah, you can use them for other stuff too, like throwing out a speedy guy line or something. But I usually use the figure nines. These right here for that for my guy lines. Yeah, exactly, just a dude. But sometimes sometimes I like to think that when I do that, like it actually triggers something, and maybe a couple hours or a couple days down the road, it really sets in that hey, maybe that dude on the internet was right. Maybe I am a loser. Yeah. So sometimes I like to do that. I can't lie. Yeah, if I can live rent free in their head, I'm there. Especially on this economy, right, guys? Yeah, guys. Hey, if you get a chance, yeah, Groundfog just dropped a link for his Discord channel. Yeah, and he discusses survival, bushcraft, self defense, off roading, prepping, and tactical things. And if you're kind of just feeling lonely and you need a hug, it's a great place to stop by as well. A real personal group there. Yeah, so definitely check it out. He dropped the link there. Yeah, just to do. Yeah, they irritate me too. But hey, man, I'm not just gonna turn the cheek all the time. Yeah, it's easy to ignore them, but sometimes it's fun to give them a little brain pain. And I mean, I've succeeded at that without trying. Like I've given somebody advice, and then I realize that like I wrecked their head. So I figure if I'm trying to do it on purpose, maybe I'll have some luck. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. We're definitely well over the 2 hour mark. We're definitely gonna be back Sunday morning at 0700 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, and yeah, we'll have a few things going on for sure then. But yeah, definitely thanks everybody for hanging out. We definitely appreciate all of you guys and gals. And we will see you on the next one. Everybody, have an awesome weekend. See you then.